As you begin your study of Chapter 3 this week, I want to remind you to come over here and click on eText to access the eText for our course. Once that window opens, remember you can come over here to the table of contents to quickly get to Section 3A. This week, you're only looking at these three sections, 3A, B, and C. One of the very first things I suggest you do is watch the video that's posted right here at the very beginning of the section. This particular section is about percentages and the different ways that they are used and abused. It's a little bit long section, but there's several really good examples as well as some formulas involved too. Remember that as you click to advance to the next page, you will see some examples, like in this case, there's a brief review of percentages and how they work. Some of the examples will have other videos or an example that you can try that's very similar. There will also be these purple boxes that contain very important information like definitions and formulas. Moving ahead to the next section, if I come back here to the table of contents, let's go to Section 3B. This particular section is about scientific notation and working with very large or very small numbers. Again, watch this video right here at the very beginning to get a good overview of what this section is about. Remember that as you scroll through each page, you'll see definitions and formulas in these purple boxes, as well as other videos and other examples from the text along the sides. On page 143 of this section, there's a little bit different insert here about technology in particular. So I really encourage you to read through this one about how we can read or interpret numbers from scientific notation, but with the calculator's scientific notation, or Microsoft Excel's notation, or even Google's notation. In particular, I use this one because I'm usually using the standard calculator. And so you may see things like this or have seen things like this before with these little capital E's and what they read through this insert so you can see exactly what they mean. But basically, that's a shorthand for exponent. And then coming back to our table of contents, let's go to the last section that we will be learning in this chapter, which is 3C. And I have to scroll down for this one, but it says dealing with uncertainty, but here we're really looking at significant digits. Again, watch this video to get a good little overview of this section. And then as you scroll through, you'll see some more things about significant digits. This is an excellent chart right here on page 156. There's other examples that will also show up throughout the section, as well as videos to walk you through those examples. But I really like to reference this chart whenever I'm going through these types of problems. So when you come back to My Math Lab in the course, and you click on Assignments, you may see a page similar to this, but I'm going to scroll down to what's your focus for this week. You've got your assignments for sections 3A, B, and C. There is a Unit 1 test review. This assignment is technically optional, but it is the best way to practice for the Unit 1 test. The Unit 1 test is the only thing, or any of the tests rather, those are the only assignments that cannot be submitted late and cannot be retaken. So it's really important to do that review first to make sure you don't have any remaining questions before attempting that test. If you are in the co-requisite course, the support course 043, then below here you see additional assignments due this week pertaining to Chapter 3. If you have any questions, as always, please reach out by clicking on Ask My Instructor when you're on that particular assignment question that you may have a question about. And I will get back to you within about a day or less.